Hi everybody, Claudia here from Claudia Paris Get Fit. I decided to make a video today because as much as I can write about what I've been through and why I'm doing what I'm doing, I feel like saying hi to you guys through a video might be a better way to explain exactly what I have been through and what my own story is. So, my story began 5 months after my son was born. I was working in a restaurant and I noticed that my eyesight was being really funka. I couldn't really see. I thought I was getting an infection from my contacts and sort of ignored it for a few days to the point that it got so bad I couldn't see anything out of my right eye. It was almost like a snow screen from the old television. So I ended up calling up my ophthalmologist, and it was in the middle of a blizzard. He ended up dropping everything. Dr. Darienzo from Manhasset, New York, thank you so much. Ended up dropping everything, met me in the office, and I didn't know at the time, but I know now that he totally knew exactly what the problem was. So he sent me to Manhattan to an ophthalmologist, a neuro-ophthalmologist, where I had tests done, I had an MRI done, and within about 7 hours, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. If you don't know what multiple sclerosis is, it is not a disability that is discussed enough, especially on Long Island where so many people are affected by it. I highly suggest you guys going online, Googling it, seeing what it's about. So I got diagnosed and I ended up having extreme fatigue in the beginning, which is something that's very common for people with MS. But continued on, started working, became a teacher, and life was awesome. My son was great, I was great, and for my son's 5th birthday, I surprised him with a trip to Disney. And it was about 1,000 degrees and probably not the best choice because by the time I got home, I was totally incapacitated. Was in bed for about a month. My arms, my legs were so heavy, I felt like I had 100-pound weights on either arm. Past that point, I ended up getting through until Sandy hit. And after Sandy, with all the stress that we all had, that caused me to lose my ability to walk and to talk. And I was like that for about 2 months. So as you can imagine, you guys have all been through really hard times, and you all have stories to tell. When you go through those things, a lot of people hit brick walls. I hit a brick wall. And I know that, a lot of you probably do this too. When you wake up, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to grab my cell phone and see what's going on. So I grab my cell phone and I'm Googling all of these things that are happening to me. And I ended up coming across this girl who also had MS. And she had been, in her past history, she was having a really hard time. But now, when I first discovered her video, she was doing okay. So I ended up finding her on Facebook and I messaged her, and we ended up talking for a while, became very friendly, and she introduced me to 3 things. And these 3 things saved my life. So if you have MS, any type of autoimmune, especially, I really suggest this for you guys. 3 things. First thing, she introduced me to Beachbody and the exercise programs that they have to offer. 2, she introduced me to Shakeology, which is you can't even call it a shake. It has all of your vitamins, all of your minerals for the day, superfoods, and the energy that I got out of it was just through the roof. And the 3rd thing was a paleo diet. Now, she did the Terry Wales diet, which is an extreme version of paleo. I opted to do just a basic paleo diet. And with those 3 things, my entire life changed. I went from needing an alarm every day, waking up to an alarm at 9:30 in the morning, dragging out of bed like it was the middle of the night, to waking up on my own at 5:45 in the morning and feeling like I had something to do and I had all of this energy, and um, everything just started to change for me. I not only um, I not only have helped my fatigue symptom and have put strength in my legs and my arms where I'm walking around so much better from these programs and from these dietary changes, but I feel better. I feel better. And I lost 30 pounds. So here I am. I am a Beachbody coach now, after a couple of years of my own coach, Karen. Hi, Karen, coaching me to possibly get this done. And I am hoping to pay it forward. I'm hoping to tell some of you guys, you know, ways that could help you out of your rut, out of your situation. I don't promise cures, but I promise hope, and I promise that at the end of the day, maybe it can get a little bit better. So reach out to me, send me a message. I'd love to get more into what your story's about. So I hope to hear from you soon.